Hi, I'm David Welch. We're here at the annual World Congress on Industrial Biotechnology, and with me is the CEO of Renmatix, Mike Hamilton. Renmatix is known especially for their production that specializes in cellulosic sugars, and Mike is known for his experience in specialty chemicals, which has proven to be invaluable to your company over the years.
Thank you.
Talk to me about the technology more specifically, and what is it that Renmatix finds itself up to these days?
Yeah, absolutely, and great to be in Philadelphia, kind of where we're based.
Hey, there you go. I mean, I think this is. I met someone from Pittsburgh earlier here today, and they felt that they got through the guard gates okay.
Yeah.
And were allowed to come in. So.
Yeah, absolutely. So we have a technology which allows us to disassemble many forms of cellulosic biomass, and we can extract their valuable fractions of sugar. And we isolate those sugars with our partners who can then turn them into bio-based chemicals or bio-based fuels. And we do it in a really cost-effective manner, which gives us an advantage and drives the economics in those competitive value chains. So we're really thrilled with our technology and its progress.
A year ago, Renmatix announced a prominent JDA with UPM and recently another with BASF, so we're talking about some pretty prominent partners here. How are strategic partners like those companies working with Plantro's technology today, and what's the primary objective?
Yeah, those are important partners. I mean, we see going to the marketplace with those organizations that have the capability to deliver the manufacturing assets and their desire to kind of be leaders in those markets. They're currently leaders in the forestry and the chemical markets, and they want to continue to be leaders in the renewable space. So those are very important, valuable joint development agreements with us. And that's the key, I believe, to kind of driving the implementation of these future bio-based value chains, both an upstream and a downstream participant. And we, Renmatix, are the enabling technology to really let that happen.
That's really exciting. So let's look at the future. Sure. Down 5 to 10 years from now, where do we see the cellulosic sugar market going over the next decade?
Well, hopefully it kind of penetrates a significant share of the materials market. So rather than all of our fuels and chemicals coming from a barrel of oil, they'll come from a bio-based starting point. And we'll have a portfolio of options, and cellulosic sugars will have been the critical intermediate that allowed that to happen. In time, I think will be a significant share of those markets.
I know we're in your hometown for this World Congress, but in past World Congresses, has it proven to be beneficial to Renmatix?
Absolutely, we're a supporter of the association and what it's doing. There's a lot of technologies and companies chasing this effort. I think. Like everything, it takes a little bit of time, but it's always a great opportunity to network and connect and see the most progressive technologies. And great, we're proud to have doing it right here in Philadelphia, our hometown, but wherever the meetings are, they've always been fruitful.
What business advice can you provide to entrepreneurs who are interested in getting into this space?
These are big markets.
Besides work 24 hours a day.
Exactly. These are really big markets in terms of the size of the market, but they're also heavily entrenched. And in order to disrupt them, you got to be economically aware of what's going on. So your technology is important, but also the economics have to be well understood. So I would encourage future entrepreneurs to really kind of be aware of the costs and the economics, because to displace a barrel of oil, it's not going to be easy, and economics matter.
It just takes a little time.
It takes a little time, and you just got to be cost competitive.
Next steps for Renmatix, what do you see in your future?
Working close with our partners. We hope to see our partners start the rollout of bio-based, biorefineries. All of it kind of enabled by Renmatix's core Plantros technology.
Mike Hamilton, Renmatix, good luck. Thanks for dropping by BioBuzz.
Thank you. My pleasure.